Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
London Blues 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends used to bug him. Lord Wars Blues 1975.
This is PAC Mania on the MSX. Well, in this case, I think it's actually the MSX2. Obviously released in the arcades by Namco in 1987, and it was a brilliant update of Pac-Man, basically. It was a 3D isometric maze, lots of different types of mazes in the sense that each one had an aesthetic, and it had one simple gameplay mechanic that just really made a massive difference and made it completely unique and refreshing compared to the original. You could argue it was never going to be as good as the original or as groundbreaking, but I have a soft spot for this in the arcade because it was in that arcade I always talk about in Westwood Ho, and I really actually quite liked it. And unlike quite a lot of other arcade games, I could actually get a couple of levels into it, but the gameplay mechanic, almost forgot, that updates the gameplay and makes it really unique and refreshing, is basically you can jump. I'm pretty sure you're familiar. Wow, this is not a ZX Spectrum port. I was wondering if this was a ZX Spectrum port, because quite a lot of games on the MSX are. I know the MSX2 is a different ball game, but yeah, this is completely different, and this is actually done by Namco themselves. I don't know what reviews it got, but yeah, it's very, very nice and colourful. The scrolling's not terrible. Basically, the micros in this country, there is a Mega Drive version, which was a really small cartridge, so it's alright, but it's like, you know, it could have pretty much been arcade perfect. There is a NES version, which I want to say is done by Tengen, and there are a whole bunch of micros by Grand Slam, Amiga, Atari ST have a gameplay of the Amiga, ZX Spectrum have a gameplay of that, Commodore 64 and Amstrad. Amstrad is basically the same as the Spectrum, but PAC is coloured in. But yeah, the Spectrum version's alright. But yeah, this is quite interesting then, because I was really expecting this to be a port of that. It was a very successful arcade machine as well. So, one player. Apologies for the background noise, I do live on the busiest road in the West Country. Welcome to the Pac-Man world. Let's have fun with Pac-Man. Now let's go to block time. You go to block time. Right. Okay. Lives bottom left. There's an absolutely huge bezel. That was a waste of a power pill. On the right hand side of the screen. Not sure why they had to do that, but then I don't generally know much about the MSX. I'm fucking this up. I was going to say, are there any ghosts? Yes. That's the answer to that. Now, I'm not very good at Pac-Man. It's got the same mechanic as well, by the way, as a regular Pac-Man, which is you keep moving. So when you want to change direction, you have to line it up perfectly with... Music's cool. Oh, I forgot you could change direction in air and everything. Yeah, you have to line it up perfectly. Shies and balls. Right, with the exception of it's such a big bezel on the right-hand side of the screen, I think this looks quite nice. Though I'm pretty sure the MSX2 probably could have done better than this. And also, considering we've got jump, why am I still sucking? And also remember that Pac-Man's essentially a junkie. And he eats the dead. Yeah, 2 crimes. Go on then. I would have called this Lego time. Come down, sharp. That'll do. Right. Chasing the dizzying highs of a high score, I was going to say, of a high. Right. See, look. You can actually... You're pretty nimble for someone who has no limbs. Right. They'd have to give him limbs now, wouldn't they? To not offend any, like, amputees and shit. Think Russell T Davis and what he's done with fucking Doctor Who and Davros. And then he attacked the fans, didn't he? Used to quite like Russell T Davis. I think he's a massive colossal twat, and I'm not watching the new fucking Doctor Who, even though I love David Tennant, on principle. Anyway, sorry, slight tangent, but basically, yeah. You can... Oh, strobing effect there. Everyone have a seizure. You could change direction in the air. I'm not so sure about the colour on this one. Yeah, the scrolling's not great. I can't really see the dots. And also the scrolling's starting to make me want to throw up. Oh! There we go. Yeah, I don't know if it's the colours that aren't helping, but it's really struggling to scroll on this one, and it's really making me want to have a seizure. Well, not want to have a seizure, but, you know, it's going to give me one. Look at that! Wendy, I can fly! But the music's great. Coming? You coming? I'm coming for you, motherfucker. They're not really ghosts, are they? I can't remember what they are. Someone explained it to me. I've forgotten. But yeah, they're not ghosts. Although I'm pretty sure the cartoon kind of made out that they were ghosts. Although it's been ages since I've seen the cartoon. Ooh. Oh, no, no, no. I was pressing... Oh, shut. I was pressing down. So at least when you... I'm pressing up now. This is what I mean. You've got to be really precise with the controls. At least, like, on this game, because you have a jump, even though you wouldn't think it with the way I'm playing it, that once you run out of power pills, you aren't, you know, or you're trying to connect all the pills and you've only got one left on the other side of the board, you're not completely fucked, because you can jump them. Honestly, you can. It's just that I'm so crap at it. Right. Up. Up. To be fair, I am playing this on my Super Console X, and this is the shittest control pad. I know I say that a lot, but you have no Scooby how bad this control pad is. Pretty fucking bad. But yeah, this is alright. I would have liked better scrolling. You can use your jump to help you navigate those awkward corners, actually. Like, press, see, like then. I was pressing down, and it didn't register it. But again, that's possibly because this is the world's shittest control pad. Couldn't you select the stage you started on? Now let's go to Blocktown. I'm pretty sure you didn't have to start on Blocktown. I'm basing this on the Spectrum version. I haven't played the arcade version in years. I think I do have a gameplay comparison of it on the arcade to the Mega Drive. Like I said, the Mega Drive version's alright. It's alright. It's just, it's a really small cartridge. I don't think it was a budget game. And, yeah, it lets it down. I think it got decent reviews. Spectrum version's pretty good. I would say it's got better scrolling than this. I'm just impressed this isn't a conversion, because so many MSX games were conversions of the Spectrum. Dying time, what is it, dying time? You're already dead. Second dying time. I was going to go through there, but obviously the Ghost Pig, this control pad is not made for this game. But then I've always struggled with how the Pac-Man games control, to be fair. Possibly the most ripped off game ever, but you just couldn't get sued in the 80s by anyone, apart from Nintendo and the great, you know, Gianna sisters. Look at that. Oh, shite. So yeah, this is alright. I won't go as far as to say it's amazing, because this scrolling is really doing a number on my eyes. And there are some games on the MSX where it does scroll like a boss. And this is the MSX2, so I expected you to proper scroll like a boss. Yoink! But if you like Pac-Man back in the day, Pac-Mania, sorry, I'll get there in the end, and this was the only way you could play it, I guess you would have been well happy. Because look, it looks the part. Cool, that was close. Yoink. The music though, I'll give it props for the music. Give it something nice. Although it's on a bit of a small loop, isn't it? Yeah, why does it do that? Is it literally trying to kill his audience? Right. It's the colours, man. It's the colours. I'm generally struggling. I mean, not so much at the start, because there's dots everywhere. Pills, if you will. Look at that, see? When you nail your jump, you nail your jump. But yeah, once you start thinning out your pills, you struggle to see them. I think it's about 50-50 a shit control pad and 50-50 the controls aren't super tight. One more go. But I am enjoying, you know, getting to play a bunch of MSX games and seeing some of the stuff that came over there, particularly this, because obviously it's an exclusive to Japan. I mean, the MSX had a reasonable presence, didn't it, in the West? Like the Tandies and stuff. complete waste of a power pill. Yoink. I think the Pac-Man cartoons are on YouTube, aren't they? I loved that show when I was a kid. Why did I stop? Just because I ate a cherry? I don't know. Let that be a lesson to you people. Don't eat fruit, ever. It'll get you killed by the undead. Oh, see? This one. Whoa, you think you get them all, but then there's the X. Point to the quote. Yoink. Why does it go quiet and then come back up? Yeah, it's about half and half. It's not just a shit control pad. Oh crikey, it's the old Bill. It's all the drugs that I'm eating. Scheisen, right. Yeah, so the controls aren't amazingly tight. I know, excuses, excuses, excuses. And more excuses. It's me, what do you expect? Yoink. See, the music's ramping up again. That's not be deliberate. Drum solo! Where are the rest of my pills? Hey! I don't understand why it does that. Can't be an emulation thing, or is it an emulation thing? It's like, it feels like it's going slower on this level because of the fucking horrible colours. Sounds like it too. Oh, yeah, the scrolling. It's not too bad. Well, the scrolling's the same, but the aesthetic of the previous level doesn't really make it, you know, show up as being bad. But this does. Garrus, horrible colours. I'm pretty sure that bezel was roughly the same size on the Spectrum as well, by the way. Sorry, just randomly talking arse and shit. Such a jolly theme tune. Considering I'm eating the dead. See, I was pressing down then so hard, my thumb almost went back in time. Yeah, they are. Like I said, it's a bit of both. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Fuck balls. You see? Yeah, he's still in there. Oh yeah, lies, bottom right corner. Also, you can leave the map and come back in on the other side of the screen. Like, you know, a traditional Pac-Man game. Or can you? You can in the arcade. Some of that in your life. I used to love it as a kid when their eyes flew back. I was talking about the cartoon. Right, where's the last bit of my stash? Up there. See what I mean? You can't see it. Ooh, level 3. Nice clear. It wasn't though, was it, game? Welcome to Pac-Man's Park. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Pac-Man Theatre. See what you did there? Skip, skip to the end. Go on. I'm assuming these are loading times. Ah, my favourite stage. The scrolling! Well, again, the aesthetic, but each time they change it, the scrolling just seems to really show them up. It's one of those games, you know, when you see it on the back of the box, you think, I'm talking about the MSX2, which I never had back in the day, this looks lovely. And then it moves, and you're reminded that it's not quite. It's alright. I'm really struggling to see. It's not just you, because I'm really struggling to see where my pills are on this level. And scrolling. Yoink. At least the music's changed, eh? I pressed up. If you could jump over the walls, then that would be hella tight. Gotcha. Right. Can I leave? And come back? Yes, but you know how it's done it. It's not quite how you would think it would be. Fuck balls. Well, there you go. Pac-Man on the MSX. It's alright. Still still alive. It's alright. It's just the controls are a bit of an issue, and obviously my pad is exacerbating. That's right, I said that word. Exacerbating things. See, I pressed up. I was holding up. Bollocks. But yeah, it's alright. I mean, I think I would say I prefer the Spectrum. But yeah, I'd love to know what you think, especially if you play this. I'm pretty sure most of you have not. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.